lead off our soil. Get your lead off our soil, okay? So we'll switch between them.
Hasta el colmo con este plomo.
Estoy hasta el colmo con este plomo. Estoy hasta el colmo con este plomo. Estoy hasta el colmo con este plomo.
Press conference here with our small press. Layla's gonna start.
¡Viva el perro!
This is Layla Mendez. I'm a longtime resident of Pilsen. I'm a member of PERRO, and I want to thank everyone for being here this morning. Estoy hasta el colmo con este plomo. I am fed up and sick and tired of all the lead that Kramer is producing here in the community. I am sick and tired of walking past here and see it oozing out from between the bricks. Yes, you can actually see it oozing out from the bricks, and they just wipe it clean. That's all they do, but it's still in the air. We are ingesting it. It's in our lungs. It's contaminating our soils. It's making the children sick. It's affecting our memories. It's just making us all sick, and we're tired of this, and this must stop. I'm going to now give the time to Sarah. She's also a PERRO member, and she will go more into detail.
My name is Sarah Finkel, and I'm a member of PERRO, Pilsen Environmental Rights and Reform Station here in Pilsen, and also Rising Tide Chicago, who is here with us today in solidarity. I'm trying to think, along with other community members in
Rising Tide, Wisconsin.
and Rising Tide Wisconsin, and Rising Tide North America. So basically, a little bit of background is that because of PERRO's work, we were able to get a lead monitor on an elementary school a few blocks away, and due to PERRO's work, we were able to get the data from that lead monitor that led us to Kramer emitting over the pollution limits. So, because of PERRO's work, we were able to get the Attorney General's, the Illinois Attorney General's office to pen a lawsuit on Kramer for their exceeding limits of lead. Due to the lawsuit, there's a way that Kramer could give back to the community through a supplemental environmental project, SCP, where they would pay for a community project. And PERRO put together a very tight proposal of cleaning up the soil, remediating the soil around the homes here, the schools, community gardens, and public parks, because the lead in the soil here is way over the limits. We're actually a lead non-attainment zone. Another reason why we're here today is that Kramer has received money from the Department of Defense. Over $8 million. We have the NATO summit here in Chicago this weekend, and they've received over $8 million from the years 2000 to 2011. So Kramer is profiting off of war and not caring about the community's health, and we don't like that. Exactly. So what we're doing here today is we're taking the soil that they have made toxic, and we're bringing it back to the owners of Kramer so that they can bring it to the toxic dump where it belongs and clean it up for the community. So we are leaving it in the buckets because we're also in solidarity with the workers. Part of the plan to upgrade this facility is that they had to replace a lot of the ways that the lead was coming out into the community. So now they're still in production, but the lead is here inside the facility. So we are in solidarity with the workers. We want them to know that we're leaving it into the buckets because we're sure that the owners are not going to clean up their own mess. But we want them to take this soil where it belongs, in the toxic dump. So thank you everybody for coming here.
Hasta el colmo
con este plomo.
Hasta el colmo con este plomo.
Hasta el colmo con este plomo. Hasta el colmo
con este plomo.
Before coming to the rally here from the National Team of Progresso, the first held outside the southwestern United States, including organizations from all over the country, from the East Coast, West Coast, south, from, internationally from El Salvador, Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras, and among several resolutions of PERRO's that was passed overwhelmingly with unanimous support by all these organizations was one on cumulative pollution impacts. And this is one of those sources in Pilsen that leads to those cumulative pollution impacts, right? We have the FIS plant right behind us, we have Kramer right next to us here, we have Lakeside Lithography just a few blocks to the northwest of us, we have the lead in the soil, we have the expressway behind us. These are all cumulative impacts, and the combined impact of this is what really causes a problem for health in our community. So I'm really proud that the Congreso passed a resolution calling on the US EPA, the state EPA, and other agencies to take into consideration cumulative impact and making sure that neighborhoods, EJ neighborhoods that have these problems do not have new polluters coming in, and that they reduce the number of polluters that are there now. So I just want to let you guys know about that.
Hasta el como con